Daryl Evans with the Los Angeles Kings, with Mike Stothers, the coach for the Ontario Reign, the American Hockey League for Los Angeles Kings. Mike, a great year for your hockey club. I know you guys fell a little bit short, but coming on the heels after winning the year before, just talk a little bit about the experience your club had this year.
Well, first and foremost, the move was terrific. I mean, we had a great time and a great season in Manchester, but we moved on to Ontario, California. We're about 60 miles away from the big club. It was a great experience for our guys. The fact that we were able to interact with our development crew, our coaches with the Kings on a regular basis was great for our players. And you know what? The season that we had, some more valuable playoff experience. I was sure it would have been nice to have the back-to-back titles, but very proud of the team that we had, the players, and the success that they've had. And we're hoping, Daryl, that these guys are, there's a couple of guys that can possibly help the Kings this year. Maybe a couple up front, maybe a couple on the back end, and that's what it's all about for us, development.
And when the team being so close, being able to interact, like you say, with the Kings coaching staff, and maybe being able to get to some games and watching, as well as management for the Kings coming down and watching the Reign, that's definitely got to be a beneficial thing for the organization as a whole moving forward.
Well, you know what? They did a great job when we were in Manchester, making sure that our guys were well taken care of, both with the presence of being at games and at practices, as well as the development crew helping with our guys and their progress. Now, you take it to California, I don't think there might have been 2 days all season long where we didn't have somebody drop in, either go on the ice with the guys, show some video, or even just take the guys out for lunch. And the support we had from them is immeasurable. And I think that's the beauty of it. I think that's the reason that the move was made. Maybe the league itself, the American Hockey League, was a little bit questionable of a division in California, but I think if you look at the attendance and the success of the teams that were out there, it was a win-win for everybody. We ended up, I think, 4th in the league in attendance. So, you know what? It was a terrific experience, and we're looking to build on it here in the future.
And Mike, as a player, as a former player of the National Hockey League and now head coach of the American Hockey League, what are the things that you feel you have to work upon most to get those guys prepared to make that transition from the American Hockey League into the National Hockey League at this time?
Well, you know what? Each guy's different. There's some individual skills that they need to work on. A lot of it is just experience, and part of that is, playing regularly in the regular season, getting that playoff experience, knowing what it's like to win, how challenging it is to play, and how long and arduous the season can be with the travel and the road games. And I think it's a period of growth for the players, and I think it's been terrific so far. I think, you know what, for myself personally as a coach, and for Chris Height, my assistant coach, it's a great sense of satisfaction for us when we were able to, watch a guy that played for us with the Reign or the year before in Manchester and finally get their first taste of NHL hockey. It's a great feeling. It's like you're like a proud father. So, you know what? That's what we're hoping and striving to do, is create more players that can play and help the Kings. And if not with the Kings, maybe they get a chance with somebody else in the NHL. Everybody wants to live out that NHL dream.